Okay. Okay. Alright. I can't believe I forgot to do this last time. I hope the sound was working fine on the last stream. But otherwise. What were we fucking doing again? Oh yeah, let's maybe get Nao to talk to the blacksmith. I'll skin you alive! This damn thing broke again. No longer exists. My inside is melted peppers. What are you doing, Mr. Blacksmith? Not a hell of a lot, damn it! This damn brittle sword, how many times am I gonna snap it in two today? In his hand is a slim sword snapped in two. That Tiora fellow came to town and hearing my skill brought this thing in. It's an heirloom that broke 200 years ago and he wants me to put it back together and make it usable. But it's not that easy to restore the original strength of iron that's been broken in two, knucklehead. Can't you just tell him you can't do it? Dumbass, it's a challenge. Of course I can do it. Don't be ridiculous. Whether I can or can't do it, it's a matter of the spirit of Nazarico. Is that it? Even using the finest clay, it still won't connect here at this cross-section. Even if you clamp together, if you actually go use it, it'll just break immediately. Even I'm stumped. How about this? I came up with something. What do you interrupt me for, you ninny? I don't mean to interrupt it. How do I put it? What about making a new sword by grinding the original one into powder with, like, a file, then melting it? I guess you can't really. It wouldn't be the same sword, just a shoddy remake. Let's do it. Let's do it. That's it. Let's do it. But if you scrap the original, won't the client be angry? What he won't know won't hurt him. With my skill, he won't know the difference. Gahaha. Is that really okay? Don't be a whim. Now hear me. Help me out here, lass. The sword looks really expensive. Are you really gonna whittle this thing down to nothing? Move your hands, not your yap. I've become an unwitting accomplice. I'm worn out. All done shaving it down. Just as I thought. You're a powerhouse. Normally it'd take way longer. You were testing me? With this, we can shape it into a sword later. Last, you got what it takes to be a blacksmith. Come, be my disciple. No way. But first, you'll just be my assistant. Find 2 pieces of wood. You're not listening! Oh. Let's see. We haven't actually gotten any wood. Explore outside. We had to go outside town first. Home is a remote territory on the western edge of the Nest Dukedom, dotted with forests and lakes. It can be traversed in a single day, but there are many settlements within its domain. If it's any of hometown proper, or so, in the middle of the forest. Shirin, looking out onto the plains. In the hill country of Randoon, these are the 3 villages. There's a small fort to the west. Across the stream is a post town. In the Schwer countryside. Monsters gushing forth from underground have dispersed residents and begun to attack the people. There's a forest on the north side of town. It isn't so easy, but you think the prospect of Nightseed lurking there gives it an ominous vibe. There are the ruins of a scorched hut just inside the wood along the river. A man is grieving in front of it. Please take note of this. Nowadays even petty thieves are docile in the region, but monsters show no restraint. Pigs grazing in the forest have also run away because of them. Take care if you go any further. Now we're in the forest, keep your left. There are trees of reasonable thickness around here. Go deep in the forest, you can collect herbs. Cut down trees. Yeah, we need some wood. That's enough wood for now. Two pieces of iron. Alright, you got it. 2 pieces of silver. Alright, you got it. It's not much, but we'll manage. Alright, as a roar, I'll teach you blacksmithing. Listen up, whelp. Eh? However, only half of it for now. Weapon crafting or armor crafting. Choose which one you want to learn. Weapons. Yeah, this one. I've chosen to get ready, it's time to train. Got it? That's the basics of blacksmithing. Well, even so, you still won't be able to make anything workable for a while. Super cool, I did just like you said. It's easy to make an edge. Thanks, Mr. Galileo. Shut up, you dunce. Don't get cocky, you clown. Why are you getting mad? Next up, find superior iron. Any imports? Buy food. Chocolate? Is this about the Linkin Park music video? Yeah, a Crashocalypse music video featuring In the End from Linkin Park. And it's just a montage of clips from the game, such as Wolf Pow dying. Parts in a sepia tone. That's right. Fighting pop, yep. It's very, very, it's very cool and epic. Into the dungeon we go. Descend inward. God damn it, you motherfucker really wanna mess with me, huh? Motherfucker. So, you get closer. On a long and narrow island made of white stone, a swarm of similar-looking creatures was wriggling. They seemed to circle some kind of pole protruding from the middle of the island. Let's not land on the island right now. Let's see, like... As you continued to roll the boat, you could see something faintly in the darkness. When you got near, it was a flat island. Gold coins were scattered about the island, and a large-bodied beast is sprawled on it. Translucent blue scales reflect light in a phosphorescent way. Fangs peep through its arm. This is a dragon, smaller than the bones of the giant dragon, but still menacing. Let's leave. I do not want to fight that thing right now. Oh god, crow daddies. Do 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 do. How did I get bird meat from those? The wriggling creatures attacked all at once! Oh no, here they come. Okay, what the hell unlocks... Unlocks mow down? I can't seem to, like... Oh. That, apparently. I'm not super strong, so I don't have to do anything like that right now. Dimension the Witches. Seeing that they could not win, the slippery, squirmy creatures fled to the center of the island. There they turned towards the pole and made elastic gestures towards it. It's as if they're praying. Before long, the pole began to shot lightning bolts at the slithering creatures. The creatures themselves become charged with electricity and emitted yellow light. Seeing the resort of lightning becomes stronger. Once again, the wriggling creatures attack, and there's fewer of them this time, for some reason. That's not good. We should not be letting them move. I guess it really was. I guess the damage output just wasn't enough. Sad. Very sad. Why don't we just weather the storm, you know? But that's not really an option if they stun you. Yeah, not a good idea. How about we just don't? That's a good strat, right? How about we just don't? Now give me 9 superior iron seals! Maybe we need to take a more aggressive approach? Ah, jeez. Oh, jeez, what's with this lag? I can't believe you missed! Yo, what's with this hit rate? That was kinda silly, if you ask me. You got into mobile games? Oh no. What kind of mobile games did you get into? Seems to be you pulled it out yourself. Purple lightning and green mode. At the end of a long, long corridor, you finally arrived in a new area. Your surroundings have transitioned. The rough stone passage has turned into a corridor of decorative carvings. Soft dust and wet dirt pollute its recesses. The amount of weathering is lessened, and the ruins seem more like new. It's as if people could have lived here only yesterday. However, the corpses that are actively decaying are more repulsive than the ones who have long since returned to the earth. Similarly, it feels as if the ill will of the ruins has increased tenfold. This place is way different from where we came from. This isn't funny anymore. Where's the curtain? There's ghosts, piles of massacred bodies. Yeah. No, I can't do a place like this, sorry. Oh, no. I've always been a sucker for spooky stories and whatnot. This place here isn't just a spooky story, though. War Thunder and the mobile version in Genshin Impact. Yeah. Totally. Let's make sure we have, like, you know, holy weapons, or rather special weapons, to combat ghosts and stuff here. The road is divided in two, one side of which is buried in sediment. On the other side, there is someone in the darkness. Holy Gust! A soldier, he is gravely injured and his face dyed white with dust is stained with red with blood. Hold up. Their abdomen appears to be ripped open. However, he moves closer, dragging his legs, apparently unconcerned with his dangling skin and intestines. Certainly this is not normal. As he approaches, the man lifts his head. His rotten scalp peels off. Grubs drip from his eye sockets. The living dead attacks. Alright. That was no problem at all. Black juice oozes from the fallen corpse. You sense that this particular domain is filled with ill will. One false move is to invite death. It's one of the locked metal doors. Smashed human bones are scattered about. We can... Wait, what? The copper key works on that door? Okay, fine. Whatever. Apparition. That's not fair. You don't get to move that quickly. Screw you. Ancient ceramics. Long ago, this was probably a private space for nobles. There is a hall, white stone encircled with stone pillars. The walls are lined with doors and entryways. There's also an ascending staircase, but it's collapsed and inaccessible. The center of the chamber is rectangular steps. Yep, yeah, it's like we've been through this like so many times already. This time, Reese, join the dead. There's nothing in this room. Yes, there is. I just have to use the lamp and pick at the... when you broke the palace wall, the pickaxe, a hidden room appeared. You found some items in the hidden room. Elixir life, healing stone, and nightmare amulet. And the pickaxe broke. Huh. Normally Siphon would just like just creep up behind us and be like, "Hey, nice book. Can you give that to me?" But apparently not this time. I don't know why. There are two passageways leading to the back of the room. Hold up. Human bones can be seen scattered around the right passage. Left passage. Found some treasure chests in the back of the room. You found some ancient treasures inside. Go us. So that's weird. Why doesn't Siphon show up this time? He did in the last 3 playthroughs, didn't he? God damn it, you aren't dead. You're perfectly alive and also terrible people because they're trying to interrupt our very important search. It seems this was a servant's room. The ruin of what was once a wooden bed is in the corner of the room. When you first finished the search, you found a small red barefoot footprint next to the doorway on the wall nearby in crude red letters as "We're watching you." We're not exactly doing great on supplies. This is the kitchen. A large pot is boiling on earth. On the kitchen counter, fish have been cut and trimmed, exposing the internal organs. A large, dry-cured ham is hung from the ceiling by a hook. On the wall next to it is a bulletin board with a memo that says, "Head chef will be back soon." Hold up. It's hard to pinpoint when, but you feel... Search the room. You found a set of dirty clothes. Where is its owner gone? You saw someone approaching the kitchen. Stay and watch. Lying in wait, a fat lump of a man came into the kitchen. His white chef clothes were stained reddish brown and smelled strongly of excrement. A customer? Yeah, that's right. We're just friendly neighborhood customers. You don't have to get angry at us, you know. Shit! Why did you all have to miss? God damn it, you people! I'm just like, you have one job. The moment you defeat a head chef, the room changes in an instant. Turns to ruin in a blink of an eye, and dust becomes caked on everything. Is everything here a phantasm? Black pudding and meatball stew. Oh boy, oh boy, lovely. Do we want to eat some meatball stew? I'm sure it's very tasty and delicious, and probably not made of like people. Go away, living dead. I am not interested in living in the dead. How dare you avoid my attacks? I am upset. Vegetables, yes. Dotted with dark red blood, someone was injured and fled for their life. It's a hall surrounded with columns. There's a long and narrow desk in the middle of the room, and some chairs are surrounded. A sack of alcohol had tumbled over on desks, and a spontaneous turn to bone in the middle of a bout of drinking. Hold up. They look like they might stir at any moment. I mean, it wouldn't hurt, right? It wouldn't hurt to fight some skeletons. That's a lot of them, though. I kinda forgot how many of them there were. As long as we can, it's the magic we have to worry about. And also missing our attacks, but that's a given. Mirror shield in green mode. Defeated the skeletons. The room has 4 doorways, each to the north and south and 2 to the west. This looks like a private room of someone with high status. Ruined curtains hang over the room, making it difficult to see. What if we use the pickaxe here? Or what if we use the pickaxe here? How about here? Okay, fine, I'll stop, game. This seems to have been a private study. There's a writing desk, and the surrounding shelves are packed with massive quantities of papyrus and parchment paper. Furnishings are there to show off the exalted status of their owner. None of us are smart enough to do that. Yep, tarantulas. What else did I fucking expect? You thought the zombies and skeletons were dangerous. No, it's tarantulas, because not only are they super fast, they also hit like a fucking truck. The room is quiet, surrounded by pillars. There's a bed forgotten by time. There's some sort of noble's room decorated like a sanctuary with mosaics and sculptures. Oh, that's it, huh? The smell of something rotten is blended with a pure fragrance. The room is beautiful. Halfway transparent hanging curtains divide the room into several parts. It seems they are meant to conceal the aristocrat in the inner part of the room. By the window is a young maiden who looks lonely. Her status is exemplified by sincere golden silk of artisanal quality. On the edge of this small table is a silver tray covered with a lid. With no real look of astonish, somehow her features seem similar to yours. Welcome, people of the present age. I have been waiting for you to end a long age of suffering. This palace is my father's nightmare. When the empire was on the brink of destruction, my father incorporated the palace into his dream and made his power and influence eternal. Since then, we have been trapped in my father's dream. In this nightmare, there is naught to do but go mad. Noble descendants, please overthrow my father and bring an end to this dream. At the moment, the rodent order got conspicuously stronger. A swarm of flies gathered on a curtain. I once fell in love with an imperial guard, and because of that, he lost his life. As I said, there is naught to do but go mad. I myself am not immune to this principle. When the maiden took off the lid, the tray beside her, mounted on it, was a man's freshly severed head. 3 sacred bones and 21 experience points. When you opened the door, there was a long corridor heading down. Doors are lined up on both sides. When you tried to move ahead, you heard a thin voice coming from behind a wall, right, calling help. Listen carefully. Help, get me out of here. Sounds like a woman. When you open the door, the corridor continued the same as before. From the other side of the wall to the right is a voice calling help. Another corridor. There's a voice coming from the other end. Come quickly. From a door a little further away, there's a voice saying, get me out of here. Hold up! There's something strange about it. From the other side of the way, you heard a voice saying, open it quickly. Open the lock. You went inside the room. There are no furnishings, and the stone walls have scratch marks the color of blood. But there's no one here. Where did that voice come from? I'm behind you. Chaotic Beast. Won the battle. Oh no, anxiety music. The biggest NFT. Defeated a grotesque monster. Amid her haphazard jumble of limbs, it appears as though she was smiling wanly, free of her torment. Ladies dressed in blessed cloth. Alright. Forgotten Stone. Save. Alright, let's make a checkpoint here. Is this the main courtyard? There's no ceiling overhead. There's no ceiling overhead. You thought this was part of the depths of the earth, but you can see the sky. But the sky is different from the one you know above ground. A number of parallel lines of light are stretched on the dark gray heavens, making a striped pattern. When you turned your eyes, you saw a flower garden. Poisonous-looking red flowers are blooming in profusion. Hold up. There's no wind. Though there is no wind, the flowers sway. Enter the garden. You tread on the garden full of flowers. The aroma is so strong it makes you dizzy. The flowers look like they're moving around the perimeter. Ceiling. Oh, no, wait, that's really happening. The flowers are attacking. Watch out, here comes the flower bros. They're ready to introduce you to the flower dolls. And also put you to sleep, because, you know, I love that stuff. I love falling asleep. It's so nice to fall asleep. No, ceiling. Tokita flower, 21 experience. A closer look at the failed flowers revealed that they grew from the mouth and body of a dried corpse. Did these flowers die after the host had died, or while they were living? In the center of the courtyard is a circular pond. In addition, a white building is erected so as to encircle the north, east, and west. A high-pitched window overlooks the courtyard. An iron grill is blocking the pathway. He wants you to read his gaming articles. The curved iron bars are entwined with lotus flowers and dragon this gate. Open the lock. We're just a little bit away from getting the TTEXP bonus. A corridor lined with pillars goes on and on. A statue is on display between the pillars. Just unlock every door. Just unlock every door so that we don't get stuck later. Unlock every door! Except for the one that we can't because it's tied to plot. The Toym experience points. A trap? We're not afraid of traps. We'll just unlock the door like it's nothing. The section seems to be an independent building. There are several doors facing the small hall in the center. There is a stairway in a corner going up, but it's collapsed halfway in. In this hall are many stone statues in the shape of ancient figures. Strangely, they are all posed in anguish and states of fleeing. This is like a scholar or mage study. Many shelves lie on their sides, and books and clay tablets are piled up in abundance. See, no, it's fine. Well, yeah, we're not smart enough. Let's not go in there yet, because that is dangerous. I'm just opening all of the doors in this stupid palace. Could this be a prison? The chamber in front has a corridor with iron lattices left and right, and shackles and weapon fragments are scattered about. The door is locked. Open the lock. We'll open the lock. Paris will open the lock. You open the iron grill and went inside to examine the bone heap. You found some items. Got silver, ancient copper, ancient scripture, and iron. A man is captured behind a sturdy-seeming iron lattice. He speaks in a manner that gives you calm. Ooh, so you've come. I am the Night Seed Professor King, a genius head shrinker. I'm going to tell you now, don't pass me any sharp objects like pens, because I'm deathly afraid of them. If you want to hear information from me, you must take a psychological test. Your reward is uncovering the secrets of your heart. No, it's not a waste of time. Good luck. We will now begin, so be prepared. Pencils down when you hear the buzzer. You like to be kind to people. No. I am always being victimized by others. No. I care about trends. No. I feel like someone is always watching me. No. You mean an animal in the woods. What kind of animal is it? It's a wolf. Cats or dogs. Bugs. I assert myself positively with the opposite sex. No. I worry about being liked by others. No. I don't like hair. No. I think the... What is this? Dencherokto Moperibi Haruma de Kerare? Harumo de Kerare. What the fuck is this? The Shuten Cherok. Moperepi. No. The test is over. The results are in. A tempest of love. Beware of pursuing love on a hunch. Lucky item is the long dagger. The chief saloon on the outskirts of town is fortune. This is your true nature and your destiny. Idiot. Well, we had an agreement. What do you want to know? I'm happy to talk about Nightseed cuisine, but aren't you a little leery of it yourself? That's enough. Oh, stabbing people. When you opened the iron door, there was a wide, dark corridor to the right. The wall before your eyes says, only the executioner may enter. No locked doors, are there? No locked doors? A chain and pulley came into view. There are iron cages, restraints, and chairs with blades and gears attached. In the back, there is a work area with blacksmithing tools. Seems to be a studio for instruments of torture. One man is inside. He tried to stick to the workbench to come up with a plan, but he noticed and lifted his head. Oh, a visitor. Or is it something urgent? I'm almost done with the masterwork here. Every executioner's dream. A machine that automatically reaches a verdict and carries out the execution. The man goes back to concentrating on his work. No entry ahead. Hold up. No, go back. Outsiders forbidden. No trespassing. Get out. Don't look. Get back. Die. Get out. Die. Stay away. Get away. And we're not touching that yet. I'm just trying to make sure there aren't any more doors I have to worry about. A door with stunning sculptures. As you found a bed and bathroom. Only the bathroom looks new. Fresh hot water flows from a spout into a single-person marble bathtub, creating steam. In ancient times, were such luxuries taken for granted? The water is clear and has a faint floral scent. Could probably take a quick bath. Hold up. The steam has a slightly bloody stench. Turn back. And we got experience for that. The only time avoiding danger actually rewards you. Came out into a vast dome-shaped space, from the low floor to a far-off vaulted ceiling. Columns, arches, joists, mysterious sculptures, and decorative ceiling artwork layer in sequence to decorate the interior, resulting in overall splendor. And in the center of the dome is a spot surrounded by pillars with lined crucifixions erected. Ancient characters are roughly engraved on the floor nearby. We cannot read it because we're too stupid and dumb. I wonder if there's any other events we can do. You and what? Just then you heard footsteps. Oh, I was saying, bro, you find some treasure? That's a first edition of Dead Book Volume 1. I've been looking everywhere for that. Wendolyn, pass it over here. I can make use of it. I'll give you Way of the Hunter instead. Let's hand it over. Yes, you made a good choice. Yes, yes, yes. Later. I tried this one, but it's a little bit dangerous. They can do a lot of damage. There are only a few pillars and there are no decorations. Hold up. Look, there's footprints and bloodstains on it. Enter the room. When you reach the center of the room, some deceased popped out from the shadows of the pillars. Hey, we're the brothers Tom and John. How's it in the land of the living? Us, we're just dandy. We're dead. But dead life ain't so bad, you know? It's an acquired thing. How'd you like to live the good life with us? Sure. Roger that, let's do it! I think I forgot to equip the holy weapon on Wendolyn. Whoa! Well, now just fucking... Okay, that's enough of the poison meme. You can stop poisoning us now. I am aware that we are indeed being worn down by the poison, but I think it's not a big deal. It's just poison. It's not like it's killing us or anything, right? I push it to the limit. That's what I do. Green mode. Honey, this ain't the way. The dead were defeated. We earned experience points. Okay, I will wait for you to get back. What is this mysterious message I've just received out of nowhere? Where did this Berdoop come from, huh? Why did I... Where did that Berdoop even come from? What the hell? Who just Berdooped at me? Ah. Oh man. This would be a good time to eat dinner, but my dinner hasn't actually arrived yet. So I'm kind of stuck here. Hello, traveler. It is I. Well, we might have to settle with the silver sword. Crimbus Krong. This room has no furnishings. Just gray from wall to wall and many chains stretched out, covering the room like a spider web. In the back is a woman bound in chains. She's wearing a long garment and has her back turned to you. Hold up. Get closer. The woman turned around. There was a swarm of snakes of hair. She is not human. Medusa appears. Alright, that didn't go too badly. Iron Chain, ancient sculpture, spirit gems, defeated a mysterious monster. Back in the room, there was an ancient mage who had been turned into a stone statue. Alright, we did it. We got the EXP bonus. Oh my god, that took a while, but we did it. We are the fucking best. Also, Nell's still dead, but don't worry about her. She'll be fine. She just needs some sleep. Buy medicine. We're gonna need it. Yep, got my medicine. Got my medicinal material. Oh wow, we have a lot of medicinal material. Let's go mining, I guess. Yahoo! I love mining. I love digging shiny rocks out of the wall. This is the best possible thing to do ever. Let's dig shiny rocks out of the wall. Silver. It's not doing anything up there quite yet. Buy and sell equipment. How about have items made? Craft armor. What can we make? Pumpkin armor? Jet black dirk. Flame longsword. Oh no, it's this scene. That means I think I have to open up, that means I have to open up the Easy RPG now. In the midst of a deep sleep, you felt the presence of something. The darkness takes a wriggling form and makes it its van. You know you're in danger, but this bed is nice. Festering carrion droops down a pus-smeared body creeping around, bane of the living. Someone creeps up to your parent. I found you, my piggy, my flesh. A hint of a laugh. You try to spring to your feet, but you can't move at all. Guess my name. If you don't, your soul is mine. The darkness dissipates and the form of an old man in white armor appears. I will never give up. I will surely make your soul my own. Your field of vision distorts, becomes muddy, and slips away entirely. 2 bonus SP for being such a smart, cool person. Being very smart and cool. That's how I roll. I am very smart and cool. What happens if you fuck it up? Let me see if I still have the save file. Nothing all that special, honestly. It says bonus SP. You gain bonus SP for like correctly guessing. Oh, yeah, it might be too late now. But he just goes, haha, wrong, I'll give you one more chance. Next time, if you fuck that up too, then you're a fucking loser. Whoa, clapping. Let's think about our party setup here. We don't need to unlock doors anymore. Not for a while, at least. What is it? You want my help? Yes. What could you possibly bother me with? Hey, the talking monkey is at it. The talking monkey is at it again. What would be the best setup? I wonder if I should be taking Siphon. And again, I don't know if he's gonna be all that useful against the boss. Also, he dies really easily. Siphon all your snark for his own. Siphon gonna siphon all your snark for his own. Any imports today? Imported goods. Wow, this is worthless. I'm going to fucking leave now. Bye. Foul down that seal juice. To make seal juice to powdered drink. Meow. The moment the door opened, it awoke. A machine of flesh and metal. From the darkness, bladed fingers and a spined exoskeleton appear. A face of pink flesh is twitching. A mysterious cyborg attack. Ran away. Somewhere behind a cyborg slowly chases you. You reach the base of the circular tower. There is an ascending staircase where it seems you can go to the top. Climb the stairs. You began climbing the spiral staircase. There are no collapsed sections. It seems you can go up without any issues. You climb the spiral staircase. Finally, you are able to reach the lookout at the top of the tower. The empty sky spreads out above. However, rather than ordinary sky, there are countless lines of light drawn in parallel lines on the grey heavens. Among other things, you notice an exceptionally thick arc of light covering the sky from east to west. A rainbow of light. Looking down the tower, it's surrounded by grey fog, and you can vaguely make out strange buildings and shadows of the city in places. In the distance, a whole wilderness for this was this parallel universe, and you know the cyborg, of course. Footsteps can be heard. The taxi with the singing as they spring forth from its fingers. You forgot to plug in the skybox. How could I have allowed that to happen? Won the battle. The android, which should have been completely destroyed, is moving again. Slender feelers extend from the sections of the separated parts and join in the middle. At this rate, it will be back at full strength. Throw it off the tower. You ran out to the regenerating cyborg and lifted its body. Its thorn-riddled exoskeleton pricks your hand. Still, you lift the cyborg's body and throw it off the edge of the lookout. Grey fog, the screams trail away. Jet black dirk and revival salve. Good. Somehow, I hear this awful buzzing in my ears, someone calling for help. And besides, I feel like I have eyes on me constantly just over yonder. I'm only kidding. Did I scare you? It was only a joke. I'm afraid of ghosts. How can you not be scared of something that doesn't die even if you slit its throat? Ah, ever the tactful point of view. And then the dance room. Your surroundings are engulfed in light. People dressed in ancient apparel are having a feast in a vast hall surrounded by pillars. In the middle, dancers revel, holding hands. By the wall, nobles lie on their sides, eating and drinking. Women in sheer silk approach you, smiling and take your hand. They whisper to dance with them. Decline. You tried to decline, but when you heard the mysterious dance music, your limbs began to move on their own. You dance. And you dance. You're exhausted, but you can't stop dancing. The music reverberates in your skull and never ceases. Doot-doot music! The women never let go, they just smile. Eventually the forms of the dancers begin to change into something unseemly. They dry up and completely and become just skin and bones, but they still don't stop dancing. The nobles looking on also become like skeletons. You'll keep dancing forever. Before long you found yourself collapsed by the entrance of the hall. If you can't manage to resist the magical power of the mysterious music, you can't advance. Oppose. If you can overcome the magical power of the music in some way, you may be able to move on. Who will try to oppose it? Kiliha. If you play another song and disturb the rhythm of the music, you might be able to counteract the magic power. I can try singing. I trained as a minstrel with a shaman in my hometown. Kiliha starts singing a gentle burial song. It's a song that expresses desire for the dead to have a peaceful journey to the afterlife. Eventually, the strange music becomes intermittent and fades. Eventually, the dancing dead begin to vanish one by one. Next thing you know, there is no one left in the hall. Dust sweeps through the hall, sunk in darkness. 42 experience points. Seems as a study, right? I smell something fishy. Ah, crap! Oh, God! Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to reload. All of a sudden, elephants. No, not the elephants. But also, yeah, I just realized something. God damn it, I actually do need, Theresia. I'm like, god damn it, I just realized something really important, and now I'm mad that I didn't get it before. Shit, I'm such an idiot. Yeah, I need someone who can read the thing, otherwise we can't get past the thingy-majig, you know? I have to do it again! I was a fool! I was a complete fool! You didn't earn your TTEXP like me, Reese. When will you learn? Yep, gotta deal with the stupid cyborg thing again. After we beat it so handily before, too. The ghost executioner was making. Maybe. It apparently decided I was guilty. Also, it's helpful to have a healer in the party, certainly. You find some papyrus documents on a bookshelf. It looks like they escaped the weathering of time by being buried. They read, I'm being watched, I'm being watched. I cannot stand the silence any longer. If I have to put up with it anymore, I will begin raving like a lunatic. Before I go mad, I will impart these words. As a eunuch, I have snuffed out many children of concubines at the request of Her Majesty. Understanding my role, I have suffocated babies, strangled tiny children, and poisoned young boys. One night, I absconded with an infant and submerged it in the waters of the river. It was no different than the countless other potential princes I had murdered, but on that particular day, something felt off. For me to be discovered would be ruinous. Any witnesses must be silenced. I pulled out my dagger and looked around. Who was there? Someone's face was peeking halfway out from an abnormally low spot in a distant alleyway. I rushed over there, but there was no one there. On the wall, written in red, was I'm watching you. The penmanship was poor, as if written by a small child. Trembling, I scurried home. And then I started seeing them everywhere. They are always watching, gaps in the windows, corners of the rooms, even under desks, and always, as if they are taunting me, I find those words, we're watching you. And so until my last shred of sanity has been smothered, they watched, those forgotten sons of the Emperor, they watched, through the fantastic power of the curse, they are watching. As he read through the text, red stains spread throughout the paper. Deep red blood pops down from overhead. When you look up, they are packed together on the ceiling, looking your way. Oh no, not the dead baby army. God damn it. No. I got a baby army and you can't harm me. Got eggs. The floor is muddled with the flesh and blood of the monsters. Baby's cries linger in your ears. You got out of the room as fast as you could. On the door, written in tiny letters was, we're watching you. Smells horrendous here. Let's not dawdle. How repulsive. Your surroundings are bathed in light. Is it a conference hall or a courtroom? There are stepped seats along the walls, which are crowded with people in togas. In the center of the hall, two philosophers are having a strange discussion. One of them is an old man with a long white beard. As I have demonstrated many times over, these laws and customs have no basis for which to be put into existence. The existing laws also were enacted by the founding emperor to overturn the laws of the gods. Even a chicken has the potential to turn into something other than a chicken. There is nothing in this world that is immutable. Thereupon a black-haired man with an imposing air objected. This is an affront to imperial right. If there is no basis in law, ethics will be a thing of the past, and a nation is as good as destroyed. Current imperial law is derived from eternal truths. It is absolute, and as you put it, the form and nature of chickens too are determined by the gods. Their discussion is bizarre and almost incomprehensible. They are trying to equate laws with chickens, and it's unclear how these things are connected. Close to you, an old man in a blue toga sighed. How did this discussion get sidetracked into the nature of chickens? There are simple chickens. These are simple questions which we need to discuss as a collective. It should not turn into such a treasonous argument. Perhaps it would be better to source some fresh ideas. We could ask the gallery, such as you. Is a chicken but only a chicken? Next thing you knew, all eyes were on you. A chicken could be anything. Is it so? Well then. With that, the wise man in the blue toga took a chicken out of the cage. Might this chicken break free of its typecasting as a mere chicken? I smell something fishy. Sure. You think so, huh? Then, everyone, show your true forms! As soon as the old man in the blue toga called out, the chicken began to grow to gigantic proportions. The people around us transformed into something inhuman, crying out bizarrely. This is a little bit dangerous, I will admit. Oh, shoot. Whoa, okay, that did a lot of damage to the harpy. I was surprised by how effective that was. When you defeated the monsters, the surroundings changed. Only darkness lurks in a desolate conference hall. Ancient Caligay cloth and infinity phantom. The engraved characters constitute. Listen well, mighty one. The Emperor divided his soul and hid it among 9 sinners. As long as these sinners exist, the Emperor is immortal. If you hang the 9 sinners on these execution tables and perform the ritual correctly, you will be able to destroy the Emperor. In order to destroy the Emperor, it is necessary to put 1 prisoner's number on each of the 9 number tags correctly. The total value of the correct number is 15. After walking down a long corridor for a while, you arrived in a new area. Your view is drowned in white. A dense fog swirls before you. Mixed in with the chilly air is a fresh fragrance. When you try to check the surrounding walls, you realize these are woods. Instead of stone walls, trees make complicated passageways. Where the fog gets thin, you can even see the night sky. This is an odd sort of fog. It seems if we don't follow the set path, we'll just be dropped back to the entrance. It is said that the northern woodlands were ruled by fairies long ago in ancient times. Many bits of culture, such as phonetics and music, are said to have originated with them. In remote areas, they are worshipped as lesser gods of sorts. Their existence was previously in doubt. 1, 5 through 6, okay. Insubordination. A beautiful lady's corpse is crucified. The grave sin of disloyalty. Ruina, a headless soldier, is exposed in the... The crime of misleading the youth. The bloody remains of a philosopher are exposed in the crucifixion. The crime of making an imperial meal. An ugly fat chef is dead on the crucifix. Its body is rotten and putrid tar-like broth is dripping at its feet. crime of regicide. A eunuch who died from having the flesh of his whole body bitten off is exposed in the crucifixion. The crime of making suspicious things. Each part of the prisoner's body, cut into pieces, is tied in the crucifixion. The crime of abdicating imperial command. A stone statue wearing a mage leader's robe is tied in the crucifixion. Let me review the thing. Are you doing actual Sudoku? Yes. Let's see. Do I remember how this was done? It was like 1, 2. I think we need to steal 1, 2, 3. Or maybe 4 should go here. The crime of disturbing the imperial court. I sealed at you. A jovial dead man is crucified and screaming, "Why me? John, help!" Is he still alive? Or no, he's not alive, but is he still the crime of shirking one's duty. The skeleton of an imperial guard is hung in the crucifixion. I don't think I did this correctly. Let me try this. Let me look at this again. Don't give me any hints, I've done this before. And I can figure this out. 1536. In your chat? Wait, which ones were that? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh wait, no, I think 2 goes here. And 4 goes here. Right? No, wait, it was like... Okay, the numbers I put in are confusing me a little. Oh yeah, 2 goes there. But who is phone? Now this is the difficult part. There, I did it! The moment you place the last number, the bodies of the 9 sinners burned all at once. The Emperor's spirit has returned to its original location. Oops, wrong thing. Pillars are lined up in the hall when bizarre monsters are engraved on each one. It's as if it's a whole army of demons. Fog swirls at your feet. There is a powerful being ahead. Will you still proceed? In the back of the hall, there is a raised position where a throne was constructed. Someone is sitting with a geometrically stylized coat of arms of a flower with 8-leaf petals on the wall behind them. They wear a worn-out purple robe and a thorned golden crown. Their face had dried up completely, like a mummy's. Tiny maggots come and go from the sockets. The mouth begins to move, scattering debris from its crumbled skin. Kneel before me, lower thine head. You see before you the emperor who controls the entire country of the river basin. I am the sovereign ruler of the Archean Empire. Challenge him. So a mere peasant has come to take my throne. 1,000, 10,000 years, that makes no difference. The throne is mine. I will not yield it to the gods nor my ancestors. I don't know if this is the best party for this fight, though. If your empire was so, why the fuck didn't you design a better wheelchair? Shake my head. Alright, let's summon the black pudding. I think, therefore I am. Also, I'm fucking useless. Those are the actual words from the pudding. It said it right now. That's actually what it said. I'm not lying to you. That's actually what it just said. I did not make it up. You think Kaliha can cook anything good for us? Egg and bird meat. You've gotta be kidding me! Egg and fruit. Why? Come on! Chocolate and no. What about chocolate and eggs? What do you mean? Vegetable and egg? Raw meat and eggs? Come on, fish and eggs? What else? Why can't I cook anything? We did it! We cooked something! After so many failures, how is that even possible? Holy shit. That's not even something we need. You're supposed to be good at cooking fish and chocolate. Yeah! Let's mix fish and chocolate. Mysterious salt. And bird meat. Brined chicken. Okay. Fine. That's fine. You can't put egg with itself? What do you expect me to use it for then? What do I use? What do I short stone? No. No. Oh my. chocolate-covered sashimi. Do it, coward. Oh, no. Dried fruit. Wow, exciting. Also, black pudding. 25% MP. I think I shall give this to Starisia. She definitely needs to heal us up. Let's focus on Titus himself. Dark Emperor Tatatoin. Woohoo! Good job, Pudding. You did absolutely nothing. Yeah, I brute forced that fight, why do you ask? Fool, you and I are the same. Even if you leave this place behind, soon my dreams will encompass all. None shall escape. The Emperor collapses, crumbles to dust, and disappears completely. Proof of achievement, Devilish Sword, and Divine Emperor 12. A wondrous city comes into view. White houses, all reflecting sunlight, a temple colonnade, a cluster of strangely shaped towers, soldiers marching through the streets pushing up corpses with beds of upturned spears. The scene changes. It's somewhere indoors, a high ceiling supported by pillars, a spectacle lit from the back before your eyes, a woman stretches out lazily. When she finally stirred, she muttered a name. Wendelin. Finally, the scene on the water's surface vanished. The gate is open. Before going any further, it might be best to rest back in town. Alright. That was our little excursion. Your follower has left. Goodbye, Black Pudding. Let's go fight the dragon. Just for fun. We did that! Oh man, this fight is going great! Okay, never mind, let's not. In the past, only 3 nations made up the world of the Great River Basin. In chronological order, they were the Archean Empire, the pagan country Mardelia, and the Greater Kingdom of Siwa. Although it is Archaea which is purported to be the foundation of human civilization, I didn't think we'd find its capital in such a place. Actually, while you restroom, I am going to eat my dinner, I guess. Okay, I'm back, assuming, you know, you're also here and stuff. Oh no, you have fallen asleep. I wonder what event. Rumors spread throughout the town that the guardian of the Demon Palace in back of the ruins was defeated. The monsters just keep flowing out even now. Must not have been the root cause of all this. I'm worried that we won't be able to dig up any more relics. You know, to keep business going. I see what you mean. Great power lies in those ruins, if one can grasp it. Nightfall. Oh, I guess I forgot to buy solves the other night. Oh well. Thought we beat the head honcho, but Trina still won't frickin' wake up. What else do we have to do? We beat the Great Devil King skeleton thing, but it seems like there's still more to come. I'm starting to miss leisure time, you know. Oh, what did it take me to... Bugs. Bugs. The newly discovered ruins appear to be vast, but why and how are they buried underground? Sure is a ginormous set of ruins they dug up here. So there is a great ruined city beyond the southern gate of the underground palace. I've seen all sorts of ruins and labyrinths, but none quite this dense. There's no end in sight. Yeah, I knew it. There was no way that bony bastard was the mastermind. The mastermind would have like 2 or 3 more forms. That conclusion isn't based on any sort of logic. Archaea is the name of the ancient empire. The founding emperor of Archaea once betrayed the river goddess, stealing magical knowledge and constructing a massive empire. Owing to that arrogance, Archaea was destroyed by a great flood and imperial capital was swallowed to the depths of the earth. No, Siphon's right. It seems like we beat the one in charge of the monsters, but the calamity hasn't subsided yet. The knights in the accidentally trap into accidental RPG archetypes. Forbidden knowledge. We might need a whip character, which is why I'm thinking of Paris, but like... I'm thinking of going out on the field this time. Pointy hat! Give her a pointy hat. not have Earth Claw. Earth Claw is going to be the important one. But then again, am I really going to be going out onto the field? Or am I going to hold off on that until later? I am probably going to hold off on that until later. Because that's just what I do. Or maybe not? I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't think she's learned Earth Claw yet. So I'm not going to be helpful there. I'm a bit sad because Kaliha has a special event that can only happen before a certain point in the story, and only if you, like, you know, raise your relationship with her high enough. And it's like, but that, unfortunately, that kind of means, like, sacrificing the TTEXP bonus. What to do about that, I wonder. Someone with survival skills, or maybe Gnosis. You have no idea how much trouble I'm having with this. Like, trying to put together the best possible team I can is just harder than you think. I don't think we necessarily need to read anything. I think it's more important to have survival, maybe? I don't know. Of course, they're both terrible cooks. I could take Aaliyah with Amy again. Let's go look for imports. Battering ram, nah. Oh yes, we can pick a second thing now. Okay, this seems to be an inconsistency. It says Exorcist here, but it says Protector here. Ruins Robber. I'm not sure. I would probably just go Knight. Oops. We're gonna be so slow after this is over. This seems to be a double speed. This seems to be a spear weapon. I mean, spear-related skill. Just like, I wonder, because I'm already using a sword mostly, aren't I? I'm sorry, I can't decide. Exorcist! Oh no, my attack went down. That's not good. No. No, this is not good. That's not a good idea. It's just gonna make our stats not really, It's just gonna make us less special. Just become a thief again. Just become the thief fighter. I'm the fucking best at this game. Don't let anyone tell you different. Okay. Okay. I'll stop fucking around. And just go the boring route of just being a knight. At least the stat bonuses here are actually relevant to our class. Okay, I have a question. Who took away the fucking, Who made off with my thing? My brain's broken right now. What am I doing again? Help, my brain is broken. I'm like, what? I don't remember what I was doing. Hey, Chrome Dome, someday I'm gonna snatch that book of keys. Prepare yourself. Oh, really? I look forward to seeing you try. Let's see, a bow? Maybe I want to make a bow. Maybe not. Maybe I don't need a bow after all. These options are poopy. They make me go, oh no, I am sad. Let's buy some vegetables. It seems you defeated the undead monster in the underground palace. Well done. However, the root of the calamity is still unknown. Keep searching and find the cause. Touch the glowing letters. When you came out of the gate, the atmosphere changed completely again. The extensive cavern before your eyes has few signs of life. There are no sounds at all. Only the echo of your footsteps. After passing through an arch that resembled a gate, you found a wondrous large cavity. The walls are artificial and have holes that seem to be windows and doorways. However, the ceiling seems to be blocked by bedrock, and a rugged rock surface can be seen overhead. The scale of everything here is different. Until now, the halls and caves have been variously huge, but the space in front of you now is even wider than that. It's like an entire derelict city. The underworld streets are intricately interwoven and extend east to west. Found a way underground. No, I do not want any randomly encountered dungeons. Going down the underground road, you came out into an open area. It seems like it's a plaza at the center of a crossroads. Conceptual art. What? Another drawing game? The base of the obelisk shines violet. The light allows you to see that the base is transparent and inside is a small figure. On a closer look is the image of a child. The shape of a very young boy is sealed in glittering jewel. Oh. What? No, don't do this. Why do you have to do memes at me? Touch the obelisk. If you go down any further, you will not be able to return to town for a period of time. Go forth! As if being pulled in by some force, you move in to touch the obelisk. Your hand is sucked into the jewel with no resistance. Like curtains falling at the end of an act, your world goes dark. Where is this place? When you came to, you were standing on an unfamiliar street corner. People pass by the square, talking, wheeling carts. The city is bustling, blue skies, sun's rays. But now, this surely is the first time you've seen the city, and yet you feel a kind of nostalgia. It's like being back home. Someone bumped into you. A boy with the same face as the one sealed in jewel looked up at you, surprised. The boy's garments are lightweight yet unique, with a simple shirt wrapped up with a kimono sash. You there! Come along quietly, boy! At that moment, several armed soldiers came and tried to arrest the boy. But the boy darted away from the outstretched arms to soldiers and plunged into a nearby alleyway. The soldiers give chase. Soon they disappear from view. You can save and recover here in the city until you return to the surface. The people in this block can't seem to take their eyes off of us. Is it our clothes, maybe? This is the ancient world? Have we arrived in the past? If this is smoke and mirrors, it's rather sophisticated. It even smells right. It's a plaza with a lot of pedestrian traffic. There is scaffolding put together in the center of the plaza where laborers go about their work. It seems they're in the middle of building a black obelisk. Apparently the hideout for some bandits that call themselves the Dark Star is somewhere here in the city. Such an intense name, isn't it? Rumor has it that a large number of children are being hunted to be turned into pillars to protect the city. The Emperor's totally lost it. What's this place? Don't you know? It's been decided to be Arcadium, the capital of the Archean Empire. I've seen many towns with temples, but this is the only one I've seen with 5 sacred towers. It's just splendid. According to legend, they were built in the age of the gods. Indeed, they take unusual shapes. He took a peek behind the work area. At the base of an obelisk, there is a space about the size of a human being where something can be inlaid. What is going on here? Walking through town, you lost your way in what appeared to be some downtown block. On the roadside, 2 old men sit in chairs and play a game that looks like shogi. Women carrying laundry walk down the road itself. It's a quiet district of the city. However, several soldiers cross the road in front of you. They appear to be on patrol, looking for something. Sometimes they detain nearby residents and question them rudely. I don't know anything about it, really. Don't lie. We know that boy is hiding around here. I told you I don't know. Now quit harassing us. A resident and a soldier are quarreling. I've had enough about enough of your attitude. How'd you look to come down to the station and eat a few dozen lashes? You'll be singing then. The exasperated soldier struck the woman with the handle of his sword, grabbed her by the hair, and tried to drag her away. The woman screams. Jump in and help. You accost the soldiers from behind. The hell you want? You don't look familiar. Savages, stay out of this. Let's try persuasion. You try to persuade him to stop his rough behavior. How about you keep your mouth shut? You know, you look pretty suspicious yourselves. Get over here. But the soldier doesn't even have the remotest desire to listen. On the contrary, now you're the one in his crosshairs. Yeah, you wanna fucking scrap? You rush the soldiers. You wanna fucking scrap? Come on. defeated the soldiers. However, one of them made off and blew a whistle. From the other end of the road, you can see another group of soldiers coming. Hey you, this way! A boy appeared in an opening between buildings. It's a kid who was being chased by soldiers before. Led by the boy, you passed through the gaps in the buildings and came out on a different road. There are no signs of soldiers. It seems you were able to escape successfully. You turned around to thank the boy, but he was already gone. Where did he go? As you climbed a narrow hill road, you got lost in the recesses of a complicated alleyway. Small houses are built on the slopes of rocky mountains like insect hives. It looks like an area where the poor will live. There are huts left and right piled up with sun-dried brick that continued unbroken no matter which direction you look. The middle of the road acts as a natural canal, with stinking sewage flowing down the slope. Moving forward through the alleyway, you saw soldiers crossing in front of you. Fortunately, they don't seem to have any idea, but are they looking for you? When you turned around back to look for another route, someone called out from the side. Yo! That's the boy that was being chased by soldiers. You guys were awesome before. If you're being hunted by patrols, come to my place. This way. Following the boy, you arrived at the remains of a ruined mansion. It looks like it's about to collapse. No one bothers looking in a place like this. It's surprisingly sturdy. You went inside at the boy's invitation. Straw and old rags are scattered about the gritty floor. It seems this is where the boy lives. I've been living here ever since my house collapsed. My parents? They were killed for opposing the Emperor. He's nuts. He always seemed strange before, but now he's just flat out murdering people. And he's letting wizards do weird research. I've been looking for the ones snatching up kids downtown. I heard rumors that suitable people will be sacrificed to some crazy god or other. Yeah, I'm suitable. That's why I was running away, being chased. Everything's just so messed up. While he's nuts. More like these. God damn it. While you were listening to the boy's story, it got dark outside the window. It seems this day has come to an end. You guys should stay here. I know it's not much, but at least it's a place you can lie down. You decided to stay, charmed by kind words. Your body is worn to its limit. You lie in a corner of the room, close your eyes, and try to sleep. From afar you could hear the music of a strange land. Who was playing it? Before long came the sound of rainfall. It's beginning to rain outside. You dozed in the dark to the sounds of falling droplets. Eventually the city will perish in a maelstrom of flooding and earthquakes. Rain was its harbinger. When you woke up, you were in an unfamiliar place again, a cavity made in a gap between debris and sediment. What happened while you were sleeping feels more like you crawled up from the tomb. Fortunately, you didn't seem trapped and were able to find passage to another location. We've lost sight of the exit again. Looks like. I'm sick of being trapped like an animal. With Gwendolyn, no less. No, I didn't mean like that. I'm just going stir crazy. We must find an exit feeling. I have an awful feeling. Sort of like the feeling I get when I go out and leave a pot on the burner. The cavern descends steeply in the middle, and when you make it to the end, you find a magnificent hollow. The ground spreads flat like a desert. A strange creature is crawling like a worm on the flat sand, an undifferentiated form as if born from chaos. Like the creatures that came from the ancient seas, their limbs move along with a slow peristalsis. Smells something fishy. When you approach the creature, it seems like it can sense you. Its jumble of limbs rustle, speed up, and creep towards you. Oh no, not the chaotic beast! You know, you can't be missing these hits. These are important hits. Yep. I'm just like, oh, wonderful. It's fucking, dead baby time. Defeated the bizarre creature. The monster divides into a number of smaller creatures and scatters. Afterwards, when you examined the sand, you found traces of the monster's path. Following it to these, their path was interrupted by a cliff. In the darkness below, you can hear the rumble of flowing water. You can't see to the opposite bank. It seems impossible to get to the other side of the cliff. You went up the ascending slope of some stairs. The ceiling of the cave is so low that you can't walk without crouching. Finishing your ascent, you found a wide cavern. A row of columns supports the bedrock ceiling. It looks like an ancient temple ruin. A large stone flower basin remains in the center of the temple ruins. It's a sacred place. Level up your Taito. There is nothing to level up in right now. No! I do not want to experience your ball lightning. Leave at once. You follow the passage extending from east to west. The road branches north on the way, which ends in a vast ascending staircase. However, the stairs are blocked by sediment in the middle. It seems you have no choice but to continue along the east-west passage. It seems this is the remains of a shop. When you step through the entryway, you find it surprisingly neat and tidy. A golden cat awaits for you behind the counter in the broken window. I work all day long, but because of that I can live a cushy lifestyle. Beats goods, welcome. Ugh, it's a lot of money I'm spending, but it's worth it, I think. An underground river runs across the road. These rapids flow quickly and copiously. There's no place to fix the road, making it unlikely to be traversable. Going down the road, you came out to a plaza. There are many apertures in the surroundings, but the walls are practically perfect straight lines so as to make the plaza almost a perfect square. On the south side is a black obelisk. The base of the black obelisk is casting violet light. The figure of a very young girl is sealed in a transparent jewel. When you woke up, you again found yourself on a street corner of the mysterious city. It's the center of a rectangular plaza. There's a black obelisk on the south side of the plaza which seems to have a crowd. People are gathered on the south side of the square. Men who look like priests are lined up around a black obelisk holding a ceremony. Guards and onlookers also surround the site. You caught a bit of a wealthy rubbernecker was saying, "What are they doing, you want to know?" "It's a big magical ceremony His Majesty is conducting in order to protect the capital. I've only heard rumors, but apparently there's a person being buried at the base of the obelisk as part of the ritual." As if substantiating his claim, an old woman crying and shouting at the edge of the square was arrested by one of the guards. Before long, the ceremony was over and the people left. There is a huge forum in front of the palace. Occasionally troops march by in formation. Pedestrians and wagons come and go from east to west. Black birds flutter about in a circle. The palace up north is endowed with a large dome surrounded by a spire. The gate is protected by guards and is unlikely to be open. There are many large stone pillars lined up around the forum with something hanging from their tips. Their bodies. Bodies of the cruelly executed are hung by stone pillars in the middle of the forum for all to see. Sometimes birds swoop down and peck at their flesh. Passersby try to avert their eyes. As you observe the shredded corpses hanging there, you feel as though you can hear an enchanting chorus singing in the distance overhead. Looking up in the sky, for a fleeting moment you see a castle floating in the air through a gap in the cloud, but it was just a mirage and dissolved into a sunbeam. The sunlight shining through the clouds sullenly illuminates the blackened corpses. It resembles some sort of religious painting, as if the dead here are advocating as sacrifices to the gods. Past archery is the filler arc of Ruina. No, this is important. This is very important. You enter a large shop. The reception desk just in front of you is protected from robbery by wooden bars. It looks like an establishment that deals in gold. Welcome, how can we help today? Ding ding ding. Doo doo ding. Ding, 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 ding. The block seems to be like a marketplace or shopping center. Many stores sell large quantities of groceries. The south side of the street is covered with a large roof, and there are many small restaurants all in a row. There's an ordinary restaurant where a half-naked girl coaxes people into what seems like a dubious experience. What will you do? Buy food! I want me some grilled meat. Oh yeah, let's get some grilled meat. Let's eat the grilled meat. Enter the nearby restaurant. You entered the establishment. It appears that they serve both food and alcohol. The tables and chairs are mere logs, and the dirt floor is tawdry looking and sprinkled with sawdust. Come right in. Can I take your order? An employee with heavy makeup came to take your order. While mulling over your options, you heard a scream. When you look over, you see some outlaw types making passes at a young female employee. She rebukes them as they try to grab her. Let me go, please, let me go. The girl's elbow catches an outlaw's cheek as she struggles to escape. You'll regret that, you bitch! The thug held the girl down on the table, straddled her, and began beating her. Help the girl. Oh, you want some too? Is that it? Wow, that was a lot of damage. You defeated the outlaw, however. Boss, help, please! The seriously injured outlaw crawls along the floor as he escapes to the back. And there, Dave! An oddly burly giant is drinking, accompanied by his underlings and some women. He seems to be the thug's boss, but he has a beastly presence and an eccentric, mysterious majesty. He is no ordinary person. The boss says, "What's going on? Who's causing trouble?" Dave. The boss says, "Puny things getting in the way of my leisure time." That's the leader of the Dark Star Bandits, the most wanted man in the country, Glagadris. That's right, this here is the one and only Glagadris, Dark Emperor of the Imperial Capital. Soon he will make the Emperor into mincemeat and be crowned the true Emperor. Dave, koho. Boss says, this is our turf, we do what we like. Good, Dave. When the giant shouted, he smashed the table just in front of you with his fist. Boss says, as for you and your medley, you want a piece of me? Yeah, boss, yeah, kick their ass. Dave, The giant knocked down the hype man, slapping him onto the floor. Go. Boss says, I don't need fools who hide behind my might. At that moment, it got noisy outside the establishment. It's the fuzz. Koho, go. Boss says, just be cool, we have Darkstar in their ranks. Sure, boss says, play around with you later. After saying that, the giant and his minions left the restaurant leisurely. Yeah, business has been poor since those guys came and started wrecking up the neighborhood. The patrols refused to crack down on them, so the employee laments. A fort is built on the ridgeline of a small rocky mountain. The gate nearby is shut and protected by sentinels. There is a wanted poster near the gate. Dark Star Bandit Leader, Glagadros, real name Papos, wanted for murder, robbery, rioting, and impiety. 5 ducats dead or alive. Let's buy more grilled meat. Walking along the river, you found mooring facilities and warehouses lined up. Further along was a slightly larger port. Large quantities of cargo were being stacked up or unloaded by the carriage load. You took a peek at the cargo. They're cages. All the cargo lined up in this port is animals locked in cages. As one example, some cages are crammed with the same kinds of imps and goblins you fought before. A sales slip with the words "Farm Demon 10 CT" is slapped on one cage. Are these creatures being used as slaves? And that's not all, there are humans too. Men and women chained together are cowering in a corner of the plaza. In close proximity stands an agitated slave trader. Seriously, getting grounded here is really gutting my business. I needed to make this sale yesterday. Hey, don't look so miserable. You want to be food for the night seed instead? The trader began to take out his anger on the slaves with his whip. Oh yeah, why don't you mind your own business? This is my property. If you got some sort of problem with it, you can shove it, unless you like to make a purchase. Let's throw down! Look at you, oh high and mighty. Come on then, asshole! Defeated the slave trader. However, sentinels rushed over when they heard the uproar. Yeah, we're causing trouble. What about it? Despite your victory, the sentinels keep swarming in. Whistles are resounding from some distance away. If you don't get away now, you'll be surrounded. The sentinels are still on your tail. You ran into the recesses of the warehouse district. You found a warehouse with a door open, so you decided to hide in it. Hiding between some broken crates, you held your breath. There were signs of a guard presence outside the warehouse for a short while, but as you kept concealed, they went away. Seems like it's safe. Upon further inspection, there is nothing else in the warehouse except for broken wooden crates. You can tell the floor hasn't been trod on in a long time, as it's caked in dust. If necessary, you could disappear for a while and rest. Ding. Below that is another poster. Unknown savage group wanted for interfering with official patrol business. 2 casuals for their capture. It would probably best to leave this place sooner rather than later. I'm in trouble. A huge tower stands on the north side of the city, but no entrance can be found. It's connected to the palace through the castle wall. It's connected to the palace through the castle wall. Can it be entered from there? So, like, okay. When you enter the side road, there is a small inn. Travelers stranded by the blockade appear to be resting. You can rest here if you wish. It costs 2 hoos. You paid in ancient coins. You decide to lie down and sleep on a simple bed in a large room. Before long, sleepiness overwhelms you. When you woke up, you fall into a corner of the ruins again. The road appears to extend west. I should probably go the other way. That's the more reliable way of leaving this place. Pickaxe. A river is flowing. A black muddy stream of groundwater crosses in front of you with a sound of waves. Though you couldn't see the opposite bank, you see a distant violet light faintly twinkling. Oh, that's not a river. Yeah, you saw a faint light. 6 copper coins. It doesn't seem like a monster. You will need some special form of tender. Pay. Says your brother, the tragedy, the grotesque creatures do not seem to get near this ship. The ship advances along a jet black water surface without sound. The ferry. You can cross the river freely. There are many brick walls erected as if to protect something, but they're all riddled with holes and of no use. You continue on. After coming out a hole in the wall, you arrived in a new area. The surrounding space is evidently a man-made area made by joining together cuboid and rectangular stones. The atmosphere is a mixture of stifling heat and a slightly offensive smell. Down the steps were walls with complex shapes lining the cavity. You can see light flaring from an aperture to the east. I smell something fishy. There are signs of animal presence. A giant lizard crawls out of a fissure in the wall and comes at you in search of food. The flame lizard! Oh god, that fucking hurts! Burp. That was probably the weakest way to do that. Sorry, I was just a little distracted by something. I'm wondering if they intend for you to actually meet with Yulia, like, the first time you enter the city, or if I'm really just supposed to do it later, because, like, the boss of this area is kind of really tough to beat without a certain item you get from completing a different area. So I'm just wondering. Not that anyone can actually, you know, answer that for me, but you know. I wonder how they intended for you to get through this place. Especially since I'm like, how are you supposed to beat the elephants without leveling up some more? They're ridiculous. Like, there's some stuff here that I'm like, I'm not sure if I can even get through them without leveling up some more through the other areas. It's a little bit tough. So I'm not sure if I'm not sure if they actually intend for you to meet Yulia. We're just gonna, like, go through the arena introduction and then, like, but we're not gonna do that yet because it's a little difficult. Swim across in spite of it. Do it! You should try to swim through the violet line. Oh, just these things as usual, huh? As long as they don't one-shot me, we should be fine. That doesn't necessarily count as one-shotting, but oh, jeez. Okay, I will admit, I'm not really trying right now. A lot's just been on my mind, okay? Cool, a turnip sprout. Hey, do you smell that? Not the sulfur smell, it smells like burnt blood. We must find the exit quickly. I have an awful feeling. Why are we having so much trouble with this one lizard? There, Jesus Christ! Oh, Khalil learned how to use magic. Proof of achievement. Defeated a lizard, the path continues east and west. Heat surges over you. Lava flows from the depths of the earth as it froths with blazing fountains. The right number of cuboid stones with inexplicable patterns overlap, sticking out from the blaze to form footholds. The sight evokes the end of the world. When you look closely at a stone basis, mysterious light flickers that appear to be shimmers of hot air getting lost in the heat. Okay, it's mostly just... It's just we mostly going over the same things we've already gone over. Four bonus SP. You can no longer save or have to return to town. Huh? Gwendolyn? Gwendolyn, you were alive? You must stop back home. So it would seem. Half a year has passed on the surface while you were trapped in another world. Wait, what? Half a year? It seems that there have been various changes around town. Why not take a look around? I'm glad we were able to get out there for the time being. What exactly was that whole other world? I'm relieved that we were able to get back to town quickly. I'm always worried something irreversible to happen while we're gone. Let me just, make a save here. And, well, we're at a certain story point where the music's changed, the battle music has changed, so... And it's almost been 3 hours, so this might be a good time to end the stream. I'll be back with more,